welcome back to the Your Last Resort podcast with your host, Brandon Lejean, a.k.a. The Shoe Comic. This week, my guest, very funny comedian, a good friend of mine, Kenan, joining the podcast. Thank you, buddy.
Yo.
Yup, it's
What
nice
up?
to have you on. You made it this time. Weren't too hungover or nothing like that.
I barely made it, bro.
I feel you. I'm pretty tired myself. I did Fresno this weekend, and then I got back last night, and my parents were like, we should have a little going away thing with you and your family and friends. So I was drinking with family and friends last night too. So I'm on like a little 2-day run, and I need a fucking break from drinking.
Noon was too early for me, but I'm like, I can't bail again. I got to be here. So thanks for having me, bro.
Of course, dude. Sorry to get you out of bed so early.
How dare you, bro?
Yeah. I thought I had shit to do, and then I forgot to book the shit that I was supposed to do. So I have no fucking plans today, so my bad. But I want to start the podcast off with a would you rather before we get into it.
All right, let's do it.
I got a would you rather for you. Would you rather eat 7-Eleven food only for a year or smoke crack?
Just once, crack.
You just got to smoke crack one time.
I'm smoking crack.
Just one
Easy,
time?
Easy.
The 7-Eleven food is pretty gross.
Yeah, and that's going to do way worse to your body than just
one
one
time
hit
of
of
crack.
Yeah. You're going to be unstoppable with that one hit of crack.
For real. That has to be like, there's got to be scientific evidence to back that smoking crack is better than eating a year of 7-Eleven food for you.
Dude, if you did crack and when you played college ball, you would have made pro.
Yeah.
Sure.
Bro, yeah, the videos of people on crack is always the craziest shit. I don't think I've ever actually seen a real crackhead though. Have you?
I don't think I've seen somebody hit a pookie, but I think it could have been meth. I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
They're always like with their shirt off, trying to wipe your windshield with newspaper and shit.
Yeah, I've seen people shadowboxing no one in downtown LA, like fighting people on bus stop signs and stuff like that. Real crazy shit.
Like the zombied out ones, like that's bath salt.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, all that shit's wild. Yeah, I'm gonna go with you. I think I could smoke crack once and not get addicted to crack. That would just be the big thing. As long as
Wolf of Wall Street did it.
Yeah. Okay.
Jordan Belfort.
Have you seen the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode where they do crack? You ever watch that show?
I've seen a couple episodes, but I haven't seen that one.
There's like a show where they want to get on, or there's an episode where they want to get on welfare. So they like smoke crack and are like, we're just going to do crack once. We'll become crackheads. We'll get free money. And then they end up becoming addicted to crack and having to go to rehab and all that type of shit. That show's a killer, dude.
I would eat a year's worth of 7-Eleven over taking bath salts.
Okay. Yeah, dude, I feel like bath salts changes the wiring in your brain after you do it. Like you're a whole ass different person now.
Yeah, you can't come back.
Yeah, dude, bath salt. That shit, bath salts have been around for forever, but they became popular once that guy ate that dude's face off.
Yeah.
It was in like Florida or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's exactly the place that I would expect that to happen.
Florida, man.
Yeah. All right, dude, I want to talk a little bit about, I'm just going to tell you about it and then tell the squad too about the gig in Fresno this weekend.
Yes.
So, we went up to Fresno this weekend. It was me, Galen Nash, Dom Pierno, and it was supposed to be like, it was going to be us three and a local opener type thing on the show. And they were going to pay Galen and Dom, and they were going to pay my gas and throw me like a few bucks, something like that. And they've done this event before in Fresno. Like it's this producer, just kind of a rich guy, owns a nightclub, and he does like shows and shit there. So he was the one who booked us. He's booked them before. Dude, first off, he tells us like a week before that he's booking a bunch of local guys on the show.
Okay.
So there was 9 comics on the list.
Shit.
And like this is still with, he's like, hey Brandon, you're gonna do 10, Dom do 20, Galen do 30. So he wants us to do an hour together and then has 7 other local openers.
How much time do they get each? Like 5 minutes?
So he doesn't tell us at first. So we're like, all right, whatever. That's fine. He makes this poster. I should have brought it up here, but if you're watching, it's between us, and I'll show you later. He made this ugly ass poster that it was so ugly it ended up on this meme page called Worst Comedy Flyers on Facebook.
That's a page?
Yeah, dude, like Scott Hall. You know Scott Hall? He's another comic. He sent us it, and like, bro, people were just flaming the flyer, and it was funny because we like joined the group. and we're just like replying to people. They were like, yo, you guys had to make your own separate flyer. And we did, because dude, it was the best way I've heard it described is it was my passion is graphic design. Like, you know, the guys who just do it occasionally. It was all 9 of the comics just like twisted in a square, like this weird
like a spiral.
Yeah,
thing,
like a spiral.
With corners.
Yes, and just all throughout this poster, it's a mess. I should have brought it up here, but I'll show you after. And then we're like, all right, this is gonna be fucking ridiculous. Whatever.
I think it's a really bad flyer because Galen's on it.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
Yeah, Galen, you little bitch.
Fuck you.
Yeah, dude. So we're like, we're going up there and we're like, we have this many comics. There's a guy listed on it his name is Gengar Daddy.
Oh, God.
Is gonna be one of the openers. So we're like, whatever, bro. Like, let's just get there. We gotta make the best of this as we can, dude. Our hotel that we pull up to was the worst hotel I've ever stayed at in my entire life. The going rate was $45 a night for a room. So he put us up in a shitty ass hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we get there, we're going to shower before the gig. Black water came out of the shower bathtub. Dude, there were bugs, ants. It was you know, you always hear comics tell these horror stories of when they first do road gigs. It was exactly like that. The room was disgusting. Area was shitty, all that, but like, again, whatever, we're staying for free. We'll go make the most of it. We'll just get fucked up, all that. We get to the venue, and he tells Galen and Dom that he's gonna pay them less now. Like, he's only paying them like half of what he promised. Like, he makes up this bullshit excuse. So we just started running up his tab, because he gave us a free bar tab. So we were buying Johnny Walker Red, mixing it with Coke.
Some Louis 13.
Yeah, bro. We were ordering the most expensive shit. So I think we left there with like a $600 or $700 bar tab by the end of the night, because we were like, dude, fuck this. So the show is getting ready to start. You know, we're trying to be, I don't know, like, you know, positive about it. The stage, the way it's set up, dude, is like it's a makeshift stage in the back. Like, he set it up behind and set up chairs and seats. But it's like a stage. You got the curtain, whatever. But to the right of the stage is a porta potty that people...
It can't get worse, bro.
Bro, that people were using. Oh, it gets worse. People were using during the show. There is a giant mural on the side of the wall that, weirdly, it's George Floyd. Okay. Then it's that there's a Netflix documentary, like, I think his name was like Gabriel Fernandez. He was that kid who his parents like raped and tortured him and got away with it. So his picture, and then a basic bitch wearing a mask that says hashtag COVID-19 on her face. And that was the big mural. Dude, I'm talking like on the side of a building mural that we were performing next to. So it
was outside?
Outside, yeah. It was like in the club. He said he couldn't have it inside yet because of like the COVID restrictions or some shit he said. Yeah. I don't know. And like so we do the show out back. It's like 20, 25 people. Not a terrible turnout. It was about as many people as you could sit back there. There was like people standing and stuff. And
you're telling me you never seen a crackhead before? You didn't see one,
dude. I actually, you're right. That when we're waiting, a guy came rolling up in a wheelchair and then stood up out of the wheelchair and then waited in line with the wheelchair in front of him. I brought a disposable camera because I thought it'd be cool to take pictures. He was like, take pictures of me, and so we took pictures of him and Galen together, and like. Dude, this guy kept going, my breath is terrible. You want to smell my breath? Come smell. So maybe I have seen a crackhead. I was wrong.
Yeah. That guy's not homeless, though. Usually homeless people don't like taking pictures.
And he was at the bar ordering beers. So, like, I think he was for sure a crackhead, like a functional crackhead. And so all this is going on. They go, are you guys ready for your first comic of the night? And we're like, all right, let's get this shit show on the road. And they go, he's normally a filmmaker. It's his first time doing stand-up comedy. Welcome to this. Bro, a guy doing his first ever stand-up gig opens his show. I talked to this guy before thinking he's an experienced comic. He tells me that the booker told him he's doing 15 minutes. He's never done stand-up, bro, ever.
Did he even bring people? Because that's why the booker probably did it. Because if he gets local comics, they bring their friends, and especially if it's their first time, everybody's gonna go see that show for him.
Dude, so that's what we're
dog shit though.
That's what we're thinking. He left the next comic because after him, we went inside and we're just drinking at the bar, waiting for the booker to come because we knew we were like, bro, we have an hour till we're gonna even go up at least. That guy comes walking through and is like, "Hey guys, thanks for the time. I gotta run," and left. Didn't stay for any sets, nothing. And this is how he opened with the most open micer joke ever, and it's just you knew it was gonna be bad. He goes, "This is my first time doing stand up. If it's anything like me having sex, it'll be quick and disappointing."
That's
and I was like,
every open mic.
I was like, wow, dude, you're the first person to ever come up with that. And like, I get it. We're all open micers.
Comedy.
Yeah. Dude, so he does this. He does like 5 minutes. Eats shit. No laughs. Gets off the stage. We go inside and drink. We come back outside. And now when we come out, it's time for Gengar Daddy.
I forgot about him already.
Yeah. So are you a
He's got poofy hair, huh?
Yes. But he wears. Are you familiar with Pokemon?
Yeah.
So a Gengar is a Pokemon.
Which one is it?
I'm gonna pull up a picture for you right now. He wears like a beanie. It's this purple looking one, right? The evil looking one.
Yeah, bro.
I think Team Rocket has a Gengar. Yeah. So he's wearing a Gengar beanie, and he's like a heftier, fat, short guy, and he comes up on stage, and at this point, we're like, all right, let's get this. I've never seen. Why does a comic have a stage name? And he gets up and he the producer. Sorry, I'm all over the place with this story, but the producer was also the host. And you know how it's like a host, you're like should make the time between a comic and the next comic as short as possible. Mm-hmm. He would give like 3 to 4 minute rambling intros with jokes thrown in and talking about it was so bad, bro. He asked me my name 3 times while introing me.
Oh no.
At one point he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna bring you up, but let me play you on with music. I gotta run back and play music." And I was standing on the side of the stage and it was silent, and I was like, "Do you want me to come out of the outhouse? Like, you want to bring me out of the porta potty, bro? Like, what are we doing?" So Gengar Daddy plays himself up with a guy. It's like, a Gengar is a wild Pokemon. Like, and we're like, what the fuck?
There's a narrator for it.
He gets up and he's like,
cues.
He's like, "Hey guys, it's Gengar Daddy. What's up, y'all?" And we're like, yeah. And then all of a sudden the beat starts playing, and I'm like, no way, this guy's a rapper, bro. So now there is a rap show going on. And let me put this into example. He's not like, but. He is rapping like his raps sound like, I'm going to move away from the mic. He kept going, Gengar Daddy, do what you want. Like he would screamo rap, bro.
Bars, son.
Dude, the entire time. And like he brought up this other comic that was 2 comics before him. This white dude came up rapping off beat, bro. It was so terrible. And this comedy crowd, like there are this white couple that I shit you not did not move for all 20 minutes of. He did 20 minutes, by the way, Gengar Daddy. 20 minutes of music.
That's a hell.
Yeah, and he's sitting there, and this white couple does not move his entire 20 minutes. They're so miserable. And then they're like, all right, we're going to bring up another comic. So this fucking guy has to go eat the bullet and like go up after Gengar Daddy. Yeah. And then the switch from stand up to rap is always a mess. It never works. I
did a rap battle once.
How did that go?
And we started off the comedy show inside.
Yeah.
And then there was something wrong with the mics for the rappers, so we had to take it outside.
Oh, geez.
And people were like flashing their lights at him, and then we went back inside for the next set. And we would switch in and out. We'd have to go outside and inside.
How did that work?
It was not that well.
Yeah, not a shit show, dude. So rap, like, because I did a show earlier on in the pandemic where I had to follow a rapper, and I remember I was like, this is like, it just doesn't work. You have all these people who you're like, hey, come here, shut up, don't talk, listen to the guy on stage and laugh. That's what you do. Mm-hmm. And then some guy comes out 30 minutes into that and is like, put your motherfucking hands up. who's ready to get turned in here? It's like, no one, man. Like, they came to see a comedy show. This is not gonna end well. And I never feel I never blame like the rapper or anything. Like I'm not like fuck Gengar Daddy, dude.
He just wants stage time.
He wants stage time, just like the rest of us. It's on the booker. The booker's got to stop booking musical acts in comedy things. You want to open up a show with the musical act? Go ahead. Comedy before a musical act? Sure. Mixed in between is weird,
it's
dude.
Awful.
It does not fucking work ever. It never ever works unless it's like a comedian rap, like a comedy rap, or like Wheeler Walker Jr. or some shit like that, where none of it's really serious, you know. So Gengar Daddy gets off stage, and then they have one more comic until us. People have now been here for like 2 hours, and none of us have gone up. So we're like, what the fuck? We're all a little drunk now too before we go on stage. And then, dude, they were like, all right, you know, your next 3 comics, they're the people you came to see all the way from LA. And like, you know, the room kind of was like, ooh, LA comics, even though we're from Orange County, but like, you know, got all excited and all that. And then, dude, we all had really, really good sets. Like the start of my set, you know, I was a little slow getting the room back. And then like I had one of I did 10 minutes. The last like 6 or 7 minutes of my set, I like had one of my best sets. Dom killed, and then Galen killed, and it was his first like real headlining gig, and he did 45 minutes. So it ended up working out well because we all did well. Like we came on, and it was as shitty as all the stuff was before us. When we came on, we just like, it was like all the nonsense, and we just looked like 10 steps above the nonsense. So I mean, it worked out. Some people, you know, had already walked the room and left because it had been so long, and it would have all been so much better if it was just, you know, us 3 and another comic and the you know the producer or whatever. But it ended up being fun, dude, and working out, and we ran the guy's bar tab up to like $700.
That's amazing. I love that you did that.
Yeah, dude.
If I was there, it would have been $1,400.
For real, yeah. Because I could have ordered more expensive shit, and I should have.
You said you got a Black Label?
Yeah, Dom, like, immediately, like, we got there, and I was like, I'll take a Jack and Coke, and Dalen was like, I'll have a beer, and he was like, I'll take Johnny Walker Red, and I was like, and he's like, bro, I'm running
Dom
this
Walker.
tab up. Yeah, dude, he was smart with that shit. And then we went back to our disgusting hotel, and woke up immediately in the morning and got the fuck out of Fresno, because...
You didn't brush your teeth with the black water?
Fuck no, dude. That was the grossest part, was just, like, we got back, you know, we were only there for, like, 24, you know, we left at 11 Saturday and left Fresno at 9 a.m. on Sunday. So we weren't even there for a full 24 hours, but yeah,
like,
dude,
it
was
Peace
gross,
out.
Bro. We just felt gross. Like, I don't know, like if we were in a nice hotel, you know, we were drinking till like 3 a.m, probably wake up, go back to sleep or take a shower, relax. But I woke up at like 8. Dom was awake, and we were like, "Yo, let's wake Galen up and get the fuck out of here." Like, we can't. It was.
You're better off camping.
Yeah. No.
Use baby wipes.
I would have rather have slept in the car. We just wouldn't have all fit with the 3 of us. That's how terrible the hotel was. But
just lost $45.
Exactly. It was. I would have rather have him been like, "Here's $45," and then like I said, slept in the car. I don't know. In the end, it was fun. It was my first road gig, so. You know, it's a fun little story to tell and complain about.
All right, would you rather live there for a year or do bath salts?
Oh God, that's such a good one.
You have to do bath salts for a week, once every day, or live there for a whole year.
Oh my God, you fucker! I'm gonna have to live in Fresno for a year. That's so terrible, dude. Damn, bro. Yeah, because I would become addicted to bath salts if I did it for a week. There would be a lot of permanent, lasting damage. But goddamn, bro, the damage of living in Fresno for a year. It's so hot there too. Like, it was like 95 degrees all day there too and shit. It was gross.
I think Michael Jackson used to live in Fresno. I think
that's why he turned out the way he did,
Oxnard. Bro. I've been to Neverland Ranch.
Oh, it's in Oxnard. Yeah,
Oxnard.
Yeah,
because
we went down.
Are they even close? I don't really know where Fresno is.
Nah, it is, but it is, but it isn't. We did this dumb shit. We were in Fresno, and it's like a 4-hour drive back to Orange County.
Mm-hmm.
And Galen like really likes this place in Solvang, and I thought Solvang was on the way, and so he like was like, "We're gonna go to Solvang. I'm gonna take you guys this place to eat. It'll be like the last time we hang before we all move. And we're like, okay. And then, dude, I found out Solvang is fucking 3 hours sideways from Fresno. So from Solvang to Orange, so from Fresno to Solvang was 3 hours. Solvang to Orange County was also 3 hours. And Fresno to Orange County was 3.5 hours.
Jesus.
So it doubled the trip time, which whatever, you know, hang out with friends.
You guys didn't realize when you put it on the maps?
Dude, I put it in the maps and it was kind of just too late.
You were like 3 hours.
Yeah, I said that. I was like, bro. And then like Galen was like, I want to go. And then Dom kind of didn't care. So then it was just like, well, you're the opener and we're the headliner and feature. So we're going to Solvang. And I was like, fuck.
You got no say, bitch.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I had to drive. It was my car. Like,
so when you move to Texas, are you going to take a detour to Hawaii first?
Dude, I deserve it.
What's in Solvang?
Dude,
Galen wanted food there, right?
Yes. Okay. It was not worth the 3 hours.
What's the place?
Bro, we went to this place called Ebel Skeevers.
Okay,
have you ever been to Solvang?
No.
It's this weird hobbit fucking
town. It loses
town.
its meaning when you say it enough.
Exactly.
Solvang.
Dude, it's a hobbit town.
We're not solving anything when we go there.
Bro, there's windmills everywhere. Little tiny... It's a Danish town that has like a sister town in Denmark. So there's just windmills, little blonde people, and like pastries and shit.
That's some Amish people giving you mints in the bathroom and shit.
Exactly, dude. Yeah, dude. There's there were hat stores, and we're like, let's go look at the hats, and everything's like fucking like crumping hats and little Danish clogs and bullshit like that. Little like tiny
it's like
ceramic
Joshua Tree.
Dude, yeah.
Without the nature and more basalt.
Yes, and it was the most old white person town I've ever been to. Like, the funniest part was there was this guy playing saxophone trying to make some money, a street performer, and he was playing, what's the Bruno Mars song? Girl, get your hallelujah. Uptown Funk. He's playing Uptown Funk by...
How'd you sing that? Sing it again.
I don't know the words, so I just made the note.
Funk you up.
Uptown Funk you up.
You picked a weird part.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't sing the hook that says the name in it.
Come on.
So he's playing that, and this old white lady, bro, was standing up, clapping off rhythm to it the entire time. Like, it was like...
I do that shit on purpose,
Dude, that's what I'm saying. It almost seemed on purpose, because she was trying to be like the... Uptown Funk you up, and it was just like in the wrong spots.
Like, clap it, go on beat.
Uptown Funk you up, Uptown. Yeah, there you go, dude. Just like that. Where the whole time I couldn't believe that she was so offbeat for the and so just a white little town like that, and all we went for is they're like Danish dough balls, like they're the same texture as pancakes, basically made into a dough ball.
Okay, not like a Kringle.
Yeah, no.
Kringles are bomb.
I'm gonna
shout out to the Danish for making Kringles.
Kringles? I'm gonna look. I want to know what a Kringle is.
They sell it at Costco, bro. They give you like a big old slab.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, that's not a good picture.
That's not it. All right, I'm gonna pull up Google. Let me know what the good picture is. Which one is?
Oh, those might be the good ones.
Are these what? Kringles?
Go left.
This one.
Go up.
That one.
Right.
This one.
That's a sexy Kringle right there.
Ooh, okay. Those do look good. This is what Evil Skeever.
That would be my rap name. Kringle Kenan.
That'd be a great rap name for you, dude.
Shout out to Garzar, whatever his name is.
Gengar Daddy, dude.
Gengar.
This is what they are. So, bro, they're like these balls of dough, which, don't get me wrong, pretty good. But it's just all you do is put jam on top of them. They're balls of dough with balls of dough with with jam on top of them. This is what we drove 3 hours for, dude. This is the shit that I had to drive 3 hours sideways for. I could have made these myself.
Yeah, they don't look that good either. Looks like you made it in that motel.
Yeah. For real, dude. And like they could have had like some custard or cream cheese filling or icing or something inside.
Yeah. Even just like feta cheese, bro.
Dude, it's just powdered sugar and jam on top of those. It was a like fancy piece of toast.
For 6 hours.
6 hours, dude. Time. Yeah. But
what's it called?
Evil Skeevers, or
I can't. The dessert name. Dough balls.
They're called
bread.
These things.
It's called bread.
Bread, yeah, just bread balls.
It's called bread.
Yeah, they're
toasty balls.
A Beal Skeevers. It's like a Danish thing.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. Not, dude. They are
you
good.
Been better off with a Kringle.
Dude, yeah, the Kringle looks just
that
as
good
good.
cream on there.
Yeah,
and it's got like walnuts like in the bread, I guess, but it's like
a little
the
more
flavor.
to it. Yeah, I don't know. It was just I kind of had to, and Galen's like an infant, so like it was, he was all excited when we took him there.
Whisper it. I don't want him to hear.
You don't want him to hear. No, there's no way he listens to this. His attention span is too short to listen to a podcast.
Yeah, we're like 30 minutes in already.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Galen.
Yeah. Fuck you,
Dom, you cool.
Yeah, you're cool. Oh, yeah, dude. Overall though, like it was a fun road gig. It was like a cool like rite of passage in a sense. I feel like a real comic, and
you'll never forget that too.
Never. No, this
you'll
like
always remember the shitty shows. And you did good. So
yeah,
congrats.
and thank you. As much as I'm bitching about it, like it was still a lot of fun.
Yeah,
like just road tripping with the boys.
Year.
Yeah, exactly. Like as much as we were bitching, Dom was like, "Yeah, if he gave me $200, I'd come right back up there." Like just a little increase, and I'd be back up there. So it's like I get it. Like even if he if he puts us up in a nice hotel, we probably bitch way less. Because then the nice hotel, we get there and we go, what's this bullshit with 9 comics? And then because it turns out well in the end, like we don't care. But it was just the fact that after all that, we had to go back to the shithole that we were staying in was just kind of like, damn. But I don't know, bro. It was a lot of fun. Rite of passage. I just felt like I turned like a corner as a comedian. So it was a lot of fun.
It is a lot free when you're on the road.
Yeah.
But you're going to be able to adapt because there's going to be another show where you're going to have to follow a rapper eventually.
Oh, 100%.
It's going to happen. So it's good that you got that rep in.
Yeah, there's going to be worse gigs that are going to be just as bad and that I'm going to eat shit at. So there's no silver lining in it where I can at least be like, well, at least it was fun.
The last rap show I did.
Yeah.
This rapper goes on stage and he starts talking shit on some of the comics. Like, those comedians weren't even funny. And then he starts playing his music and he starts jumping up and down. And all I can hear is the fucking keys shaking on his belt. That's all I was hearing. It's like, it was worse than the offbeat clap. You know what I mean?
Damn, bro. Just a sheesh.
And he's just like up there like he's doing karaoke or some shit.
That's terrible, bro.
Whack.
Yeah, bro. I don't get how you're going to be the only rapper on a comedian show and talk shit on
No, bro. There was more than that. There was like probably 4 comics put on one rapper, and then a bunch more comics, and rapper, comic, rapper, me.
What?
Dead last. And I was the first
sucks.
comic to check in with the producer. I got there at 8. Show started at 9. I didn't go up till 1:30. The people slinging edibles were already packed up. The bartender closed out already.
That's awful,
The
dude.
worst part is we missed In and Out.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, that was the worst part.
That sucks, bro.
I still had a really good set though.
That's good.
I think I did like 8 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah,
that's solid, dude. Yeah,
make it work.
No, exactly. It's funny because not all the time, but like it's about 50-50 that when you get into those situations where you're like, this sucks. It's like 50-50 though. You have a really good set. Like I've had shows where I've thought it was gonna be like the one I just said, but just other times where I'm like, there's no way this goes good, and I'm like, oh, that went good. Like I'm surprised. And then the other way around where I'm like, this room's nice, good crowd, they're laughing, and then you go up and you're like, no one's laughing at my shit anymore. Fuck. How I want to talk to you about this. You just not too long ago, like what, 2 weeks ago, you went on the road too and did like you went to a festival and did comedy and all that.
I did a rave in Wisconsin.
Oh, okay. How do people in Wisconsin get down?
A lot of farmer tans.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of corn, a lot of cheese curds.
Yeah.
Other than that, they're normal people like me and you.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Wisconsin. I met a lot of cool fuckers there. I also met a lot of tweakers.
Yeah, I'm sure you.
I got along with all of them.
Yeah. You're kind of people, bro.
So partied every day on the show. I mean, every day. All right. So in the 1940s, it was a turkey farm.
Wow. Okay.
And there's like a lake by there and like all this grass. It looked like a Microsoft desktop background.
Okay.
It was nice. And then ours was inside the turkey farm, but like they do weddings there now. Dance floor all is decked out.
It's like a big like venue, pretty much.
Every day we opened up the festival at noon every day, all 3 days, and then the DJs would just like go up after. So we did our first set. And then just hardcore dubstep all day in that inside. There's an outside tent for different kinds of EDM music, but after that, I partied all night.
Yeah.
Hung out with everybody by the bonfire because it was cold as hell.
Yeah.
And the next day, I have to host. Everybody's like, Kenan, how are you going to survive this, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like sweating and stuff. I'm like, I can't do this right now. Just like me waking up today.
Yeah.
And then I go on stage, and it turns out I was just super relatable. I just talked about, you know, partying all night
How
with them.
shitty you felt and stuff. That's awesome.
And then, yeah, dubstep started right after.
That's so.
But right when I got on stage, it was like nothing changed. It was nice feeling that.
That's good. Cause that's what. So it's in this venue. So I kind of saw pictures of and stuff on. So is it like, it's in like a tent almost, right? Is where the festival was. Like how was the stage set up? Were you guys on the only stage? Was it a multiple stage type
So there was
thing?
only one inside. You could have put two out there, but
Yeah.
a big ass dance floor, and then they had like this big stage for visuals for the DJs.
Yeah.
And then we were in front of the visuals with like a movable stage.
Okay.
No porta potties next to us. Those were outside.
Yeah, dude. Lucky
There
you.
was indoor bathrooms in there too, and that's where like we would just go into the. I always called it the bass pod because EDC had that.
Yeah.
If you ever want to like blow up your brain, just go into the bass pod for a second, throw some elbows, and then get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Just let some steam out.
What's the bass pod in ADC?
It's just a stage for just heavy dubstep.
Oh, okay.
So everybody's just losing their mind in there. You can always count on like crazy ass shit going on.
Yeah, there's people like
then
moshing and going wild and shit like
and
that.
then go like, I don't know, twirl some girls with skirts and flower headed headbands and shit.
At like the calmer stages.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so what was the festival called? Is it like a big festival?
It was called Midwest Plurfest.
Okay.
It's definitely the best festival I've done so far.
Awesome.
Because every other one I've done, it was just really bad management. Like,
Yeah.
the stage was falling.
Yeah.
That's rule number one. But yeah, there was like shit going on top of the porta potty. Like someone had to stand on top of it, you know? Like,
Yeah,
Like,
what
I don't
the
even
fuck?
know how it got there. Like,
Yeah.
Or you would have to poop on it because you could stand on like
Yeah.
and probably make that angle. But
Yeah, that's gross, bro.
yeah, I don't know why I'm talking about that. But
Nah, it's cool.
we made connections through it.
Yeah.
And I met a guy that does festivals in Indiana.
Wow.
He wants us to go there.
That's dope.
And then in September, I'm getting flown out to Kansas City.
Yeah.
I didn't know Kansas City wasn't in Kansas.
Dude, there's one
I
in
just found
Kansas
out.
and one in Missouri.
Missouri.
It's weird as fuck.
I think it's the one in Kansas then.
Okay.
But there's like a legit rave with like Grizz, like all these like big name DJs.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do like a side tent at the camping thing with these DJs
Oh, that's
that
sick.
are there.
And do
And
like,
that one's Dance Festopia.
dude, that's gonna be sick. So it's
one's
almost gonna
legit.
be like a little private gig, like something a little on the side from the venue.
Yeah, I honestly don't know how really it's going on, but
Dude, that's awesome. Congrats.
thanks.
That's exciting.
Yeah, we
That's
did everything we were supposed to do. We made a lot of connections through that.
That's good. You took Adam Chong with you, right?
Yes.
And then he's been on on the podcast before, guys. You might recognize that name. Who else
Ching-
went with you guys? It was you, Adam Chong, and
Thor Lorgan
okay.
and Christian Colors. He's a guy who I met at the Irvine Spectrum at an
Mhm.
open mic there.
Okay.
And he moved to Chicago, but when I first met him, like 3-4 years ago, he was
Mhm.
like, I really like your stuff, because I used to talk about drugs like ecstasy and raves actually.
Yeah.
I don't really anymore, but I probably should now that I'm getting all these rave gigs.
Yeah, it might be good to have a few little like crowd pleasing rave material.
Yeah, and this is the third year he flew me out in a row. The first 2 times we went to Chicago,
Yeah.
and we tried to do a tour from Chicago all the way back here, but he made this like Mad Max style tour bus, like this like short bus,
Yeah.
but decked it all black, and he put a stage on top.
Wow.
Yeah, it was nuts.
That's wild. That's insane.
That one was kind of like a failed attempt,
Yeah.
but we did get one bar show.
You
Fuck, what did I say was?
said Chicago is where it started?
Yeah, but St. Louis. The bus broke down in St. Louis,
Oh.
and then we had to take the Greyhound back.
Damn. That's
Failed.
I mean, that's sick. I like the idea of so the stage was on top of the bus.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild, dude. Yeah, that'd have been fucking sick.
Yeah, he wanted to do like some pop-in spots and parking lots and stuff.
It just wasn't as easy to get people to let you drive in with your car stage and shit.
They didn't mind the first
Oh.
place we stopped.
Yeah.
We had to leave the bus there, and then he had to pick it up like a couple months later.
Yeah.
It was a shit
Damn.
show.
Cause you guys in this one, you guys had a little like sprinter bus taking you where you could crash in, or did you guys camp, or what'd you do at the festival? This one that you just did?
Adam slept in the van, but we had 2 tents.
Okay. He's too what? He's
we
too good to camp, huh?
Yeah, he's so bougie, bro. He was a little overwhelmed with the whole trip, but he killed it too.
Yeah, that's good. He's super funny.
Yeah, he was. There was only like 2 Asians in Wisconsin that weekend. There's one Vietnamese guy. There's a lot of black people too.
Yeah.
One guy gave me just a box of Fruit Loops.
That's sick.
Like in the cardboard box, like straight from the source. He got it from the factory.
That was his gift to you?
I was just saying, hi, man. Like, it's nice to meet you. Everybody's so nice. Man.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just like, I told the story to somebody. They thought it was just literally cereal in the cardboard box. Like, no box around it. But it was in the cups. It was like,
it's
16 cups.
Oh, the little individual one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's cool. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like raves... I've never been to a rave. I feel like everyone's just really polite and nice at raves because everyone's on drugs that make you feel
it's hella
nice
fake,
and polite.
bro.
Yeah. For real.
Good vibes.
Yeah.
And then, like, when someone doesn't play, like, your song on their speaker in the campgrounds, they're like, oh, this guy's an asshole. I've seen people do that shit.
Yeah. I can't imagine, too, like, because there's the come down off those drugs is not nice. Just the end of that festival, the angry people who are sobering up with no endorphins left in their body have to be a little shitty to be around.
Yeah, when you can't see either, everything's too bright.
Exactly. I wanted to move into the one of the first segments right now, the Avid Deserter segment. This is where I have you do your 3 favorite desserts and your least favorite. The only thing is I make sure that don't be like a little basic bitch and be like my favorite
vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, vanilla ice cream. I like cookies and chocolate. What kind? You know what I mean? What kind of ice cream? What kind of cookies? What kind of chocolate? All that type of shit.
Yeah, I think I had like a month to think about it.
Yeah,
since the first time I bailed. I don't know if this counts as a dessert.
Oh, he's got visual.
But I got chocolate dipped Madeline cookies.
Chocolate, dude, that totally counts as a dessert.
Okay, yeah, because I love that shit. Like I put my Madeline cookies in the freezer too.
Okay.
And it's always good. You can have those if you want.
Dude, I'm gonna try one. I've never had one. I'm gonna try one right now. You guys are gonna listen to me eat on the podcast.
It's not crunchy, so it would be good ASMR.
Okay.
Or not good ASMR.
Not good ASMR.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like
they're like super soft.
They're like soft, yeah. These are really good. I like these.
I wish you were like Brandon baked right now.
Yeah.
Like,
my eyes look like they're bleeding and shit.
Yeah. Like sometimes I think I'm like, are you alright, man? You and your girl cool? Like you look like you're crying right now.
Just going through some shit. Yeah, dude.
I'm here for you, bro.
No, I feel you, because that's what I hate, is it's just like everyone always feels like sometimes I'm not even on that level. It's just my eyes get ridiculous like that.
Yeah.
And people get they're like, oh, are you right now? You're right now, aren't you? Look at you. Oh my God, bro. And I'm like, yes, I am. Can you please stop yelling at me? I don't think you would like to be yelled at when you were like this. These are really good. I've never
it's like that Skrillex song. Oh my God.
Yeah. These are good. So these are Madeleines. Okay. So this is
you never had one before?
No, bro. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm glad I could witness.
Yeah, man. Thank you for taking my Madeline shirt. Yeah. We're on the same page right
Hell
there.
Yeah, we are here.
Yeah. So that's your number 1 favorite. I respect it.
Yeah, just because of my ethnicity, I gotta go with baklava.
Baklava.
My mom's baklava.
Okay.
My aunt's baklava. Not that shit at I don't know the halal guys or some shit.
Yeah, the bullshit like mass produced. Buy it in a tin can.
That phyllo dough is tough, man.
Sorry, I started eating the rest of it. It was so good.
Wait, you're still eating that first bite?
Yeah. Well, I two bit it. Yeah, bro.
You gotta eat around the edges of the Madeline cookie because it has that ball, like that bump on the bottom of it.
Yeah.
And then that's gotta be your last bite.
Okay. Yeah. Well, because I was also sad I ate all the chocolate in the first bite, and I was like, I didn't eat that right.
It's definitely your first time eating a Madeline cookie. I love that conversation right there.
Yeah. No, dude, this segment is funny because I know every time someone's like, "What should I prepare?" I'm like, "Know your favorite desserts." They're like, what the fuck is this podcast I'm gonna go do right now? The hell? Like a lot, like always. No, like 90% of the time, people aren't just like, "Sounds good." It's always ha 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 ha. okay. Like the like what? Why? What? You're weird. And then they get on here and they're like, I can tell they're like, yeah, I like this. And I'll say something about a dessert, and then 5 minutes later, they're still like, yeah, you got to eat it like this. And I'm like, dude, you care about desserts more than you think. I just like it because everyone gets hella passionate. Or I'll tell people like, yeah, I don't like that dessert. And they're like, you don't fucking like banana cream pie. I do, but they're like, you don't like pumpkin pie, bro. You don't, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm picking 4 answers then.
Yeah, go ahead. What's,
this is my add-on.
Yeah.
The banana cream pie cheesecake at Cheesecake Factory.
Ooh,
that's the best one.
Dude, I just tried that for the first time like 2 months ago. Amazing.
You just had it?
So
Fuck yeah.
good, dude.
Well, I brought
good.
it too. No, I'm just kidding.
Just keep pulling shit out of there.
What was my third one?
Dude.
I remember. Anyways, you're going to say something?
The baklava, I need to try like good baklava again. I had it. Like, I haven't had it in so long.
I was going to bring it too. My mom made some.
Damn.
But,
yeah.
I commit to everything I say I commit to.
I like it.
And I didn't bail.
Yeah.
On you.
Dude, no, that's all that matters. I can get baklava. I can find someone to make decent.
At least you've had baklava before.
Yeah,
you never had Madeline cookies.
No, I haven't. But I feel like I haven't had good baklava. Like, I remember eating it and I was like, this is cool. But I didn't like, I don't know. I feel like I would really like it.
That's probably going to be my podcast idea. Just like pay my mom to make baklava and then just me and my guests eat baklava.
You could call it baked with baklava. You just get all your guests super high and make them. Yeah. Baked lava. And then just have them eat baklava and ask them questions, like super deep spiritual questions.
And we have to be high.
Mm-hmm. What's you said you were gonna do 4, so we got Madeline's baklava, the cheesecake.
I made these edibles.
Mm-hmm.
They're called Better Than Sex Cake.
Yeah.
And we put 1,000 milligrams of THC in it.
Wow.
And it's like a red velvet cake.
Mm-hmm.
You poke holes in it. You put condensed milk over it, and you put caramel over it, and then it all just sinks in the holes.
Yeah.
And then you put toffee nuts, and that's the secret to it. Like the toffee nuts, just like give it that oof.
That's
I almost
fire.
cried when I took a bite.
Yeah, dude, you and Chalky get seem like you get down with those, get fancy, enjoy a little nice. I saw you guys used to
We're the chronic master bakers.
Yeah. That could easily be a Netflix cooking show.
Yeah.
I'm surprised at all. Have you ever seen they have that Cooked on High on Netflix? They'll cook everything with the THC oils.
Yeah. I don't really watch them.
I watched it. I mean, it won their it's so corny, like the jokes and stuff in it, but also, yeah, it's just you watch people eat these foods and they just get higher, and then the thought process of the show becomes less and less coherent, and then by the end of it, you're like, what am I watching?
I like watching 2 Chainz get high. That's
His
one
ones
of my favorites.
are awesome, dude. I'm so glad you said that.
The fried chicken wings and shit.
Yeah, like, dude. When he has
straight from Louisiana.
I love it, bro. Just the and he gets those fancy THC chefs that he has come in. The way they throw down is insane. It's crazy. But they bro, it's always insane because you see them make these crazy plates and stuff, and you're like, that looks good. Like, I'd pay like $20-$30 for that, and they're like, yeah, it's about $180 a plate too. And I'm like,
the expensive.
Fuck that. Just go eat a $10 edible and then go to a $30 restaurant, and it's only $40. It just doesn't. I get the novelty, but I know it's a rich person
I'm not
thing.
bougie like that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly.
That's some Adam Chong type shit.
Yeah, Adam Chong needs to do shit like that, bro. That's why he can't get down and grimy and dirty like this. Yeah, Wisconsin changed him forever. Dude, those sound so. What are they called? Better Than Sex Cakes?
Yeah, Better Than Sex Cake.
Okay, that sounds really fucking good. What's your least favorite dessert?
Spotted dick.
Spotted dick.
Never even tried it.
Never even tried it?
I tried to make it for the cooking episode.
Yeah.
But it was just too many steps.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is a great joke.
Yeah.
I'm going to make this happen.
Yeah.
And I gave up.
Dude, you know what's funny is as that's your exact same least favorite as John Lou said the same thing.
Did he really?
Swear to God,
hell yeah.
His least favorite was like for a second when you said spotted dick, because even John Lou's clip from the podcast was him saying spotted dick, because I'd never heard of it, and I was like, What did you just say to me? So that's how I thought for a second you were doing John. I was like, oh, he's doing John Lou right now, and then I was like, oh, you actually made it, and that shit was hard to make.
Yeah.
What
I didn't make it. I didn't even get the ingredients. Yeah. I was over it. But Better Than Sex Cake, it was easy. It's easy also when your girlfriend's doing all the work for you.
Yeah, fair enough. What do you guys, when you make these, like, do you guys buy cooking oil or butter, or what do you guys use to make them?
The last brownies we did together, I was on George Dutra's podcast, and he gave me like a jar this big of coconut oil, and then Danielle did the cake stuff, and then she poured half of it in. And I tasted it.
Your only job was licking the spoon, huh? You're over here. We made it together. Your ass just
I came up with the name.
Okay, yeah.
Chronic Master Bakers, but yeah, I don't know when we'll make one again, but
no, I like it. That's a clever idea. That's cool.
George said he was gonna give me some more oil, so I'll probably make it when I meet up with him. But
solid.
She's making her own batches now.
That's fire.
Yeah, she made like
I feel
these pink ones.
Sorry, what were you saying?
She made these pink ones with cool designs on it and shit. That's it.
I feel like
I tasted
it. I feel like she could make some good money off it. Like, it's fun. People will buy them, especially when she sells them at AJ's mics, but selling them and taking them to comedians at open mics is like your best market to sell them at, arguably.
The first batch, everything was just $5, and you would be high for 2 days. Like, it was the best going to AJ's mic because all the comics would talk about it the next week.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is the best promotion. Like, I don't need anything more. I just need to record these guys talk about it.
Yeah.
And but yeah, sometimes I'm like, I feel like I'm on shrooms right now.
Yeah.
This is stupid.
Because I'm sure like you guys can put in the amount that you think, but it's not like an exact, like, you can't be like, this piece
never
has
know.
50 and like you're like, it might have 1,000 or it might have 10. Good luck.
I had this 400 milligram Rice Krispie.
Yeah.
And I ate only a third of it. And I saw the devil that night.
That's the scariest part, that like people, because I think that you weed is becoming just more and more acceptable, especially in California society, to the point,
it's
like
a lifestyle.
Yeah, and I mean, middle-aged moms do it. Like, it's such not the thing it used to be. But I think these middle-aged
marijuana.
Parents, yeah, exactly.
Is that your mom?
Pretty much, dude.
Really?
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is.
Oh shit. I read that.
Yeah.
I met her once.
Yeah, no, she's super nice. But that's she's like, you take one hit of marijuana and you'll be sucking dick for crack in 3 weeks.
Look at this picture Daryush got me. It's an anti-marijuana ad right here. I don't know if you can read it.
Wow.
It's like sex orgies.
Weed with roots. Yeah, smoke that gets in youth's eyes. Lust, crime, sorrow, despair, shame, hate. What happens at marijuana parties? Weird orgies, wild parties, unleashed passions. And there's just a sexy little a sexy broad on it with is she putting heroin in her arm? What the fuck? There's so much to unpack. And the heroin needle that's funny, they're not even smoking it, they're injecting the marijuana, and it says misery on the needle.
In health class, they would make us watch these anti-weed videos.
Yeah.
And we were seniors. It just made everybody want to smoke weed. And the mom would talk about it, like, or the son would make fun of his mom, thinking that they inject the weed with the joint.
Dude.
Like with the pointy part of the joint when you light up, they think that goes inside you. That's just hilarious.
That's crazy.
I would use a syringe only if there was THC in it.
Yeah. For
real.
I
wouldn't. Fuck that.
Yeah, dude. That
I can't.
It would, that'd be
no needles, just kidding. I don't know why I said that.
I couldn't, no, that'd be too much. Too much. I thought I read something where it was like the DARE program actually had like the opposite effect. Do you remember the DARE program?
Yeah.
Yeah, that they
Officer Robichaud, whatever.
Yeah. Dude, fuck yeah, they give you the red wristbands and all that, and I guess that they found out that just if anything, it like introduced, because dude, I'm gonna be honest, like that, like the red wristbands and all that stuff was definitely the first time I ever knew what drugs were. Like, that was until they were like, don't do drugs. I was like, I don't know what drugs are. And then they were like, well, let me tell you about all of them. And then they just hyped them up for hours.
This one makes you feel like this. This one makes you feel
yeah.
No, yeah, it just makes you question, like, why is everybody taking them? They must be lit. Like,
it just, kids are stupid. So if you tell them about something, they're gonna become interested about it because they want to know like what has to do with it. It bothers them that they don't know. So yeah, when you're taking these 4th graders who you're like, don't do drugs, like, yeah, none of them were. Like probably 6 of them knew what drugs were.
We learned about it in 6th grade.
Yeah, maybe I learned
That's
about it.
That's a good time, actually,
yeah.
right before middle school.
6th grade is, yeah, I agree with you. 6th grade, I think it's important to, like, touch on it because, yeah, when you get to junior high, that's, you know.
I was scared straight, bro. I didn't want to, like, because I was religious when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So when I saw the devil, I was, like, doing all my Islamic prayers that I remember when I was a kid and shit.
Yeah.
But I was the guy in high school that would wear the DARE bracelets and take it to high school parties.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, trying to be funny and shit.
Yeah. I remember kids used to put them, like, they would wrap them around their shoes and put them on their shoes, and, like, kids would wear them up their legs.
That's a good idea for cleats.
Yeah.
So
like my awareness.
What's the word? Laces?
Laces are just red,
so
red
the
wristband.
laces would just, like, block it, like soccer players.
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
That'd be kind of fire if you got cleats and the laces where the DARE program do not, you know, the don't do drugs were the actual laces. That'd be kind of fire.
Or
but
like
I don't really
use that to make like a gravity bong or something.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, it's crazy when you like, because I was thinking about this too, like talking about weed is like, you know, kids, like, you know, when we were young kids, like you had those, you know, like you said, you were scared straight in junior high, but like I had those friends who smoked early on and, you know, smoking out of apples and cans and weird shit like that.
I smoked out of an apple not too long ago. I felt like a piece of shit.
At least I heard that one is like, at least it tastes, doesn't it taste good?
Healthy,
yeah, it's a healthy, an apple a day keeps the doctor away or whatever. But no, dude, I was tripping at like how I feel like kids are gonna be able to get high so easily now. Like if you, I don't know if you plan on having kids or if you will or whatever the plan is, but like our generation of kids that our generation would have would just be like, you know what I mean? I feel like they could just like it'd be so easy for them to get edibles from their friends and then, like you said, see the devil at like 12 years old and shit like that. Like it's so much more obtainable. You know, you can get it delivered to your house now. And
dude, just get the kids super high for their first time. Give them that Rice Krispie edible, and then they're never gonna get high.
What
again.
what if like, you know, when you used to like old, you know, back in the old days, you used to get caught smoking cigarettes. The parents would make you smoke a pack. What if you caught your kid?
What the fuck? You get them addicted now.
Yeah. What if you were like, Johnny, you had a 10 milligram edible, sit the fuck down, and you feed him like 1,000 milligram edible. You're like, you're gonna sit here and fill this, put an hour timer. An hour later, he's like, Dad, your face is melting. Stop.
You can't drug your kid though. The kid would definitely throw up from getting that high though.
Oh, 100%. But think
get
about
all
it.
Pale and
that's the same
woozy
concept, bro. Is being, you got caught doing an illegal thing, I'm gonna make you do it so much you don't ever. Could you imagine if someone did that to their kid, made them eat 1,000 milligram edible to teach them a lesson? That's just what smoking a pack of cigarettes was.
Yeah.
Fucked
Can I at least get a beer with you, Dad?
Yeah.
Come on.
For real. We did your least favorite dessert, right? It was the spotted dick.
Spotted dick. That was it
yes,
so far.
you did do that. I want to move into we're gonna
do 2 more, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have to do your least.
I just want one more.
Yeah.
It's fun because like, it's literally my Instagram handle.
Yeah.
But I hate Turkish Delight.
You hate her. Dude,
I hate Turkish Delight.
Pickup. I don't think I know.
It's like jelly cubes with like this powder on it.
Yeah, let's see.
That I got in salt.
Bro.
Yeah, they kill it over in Solvang. They make that shit everywhere.
Bro. Exactly what they have at Solvang. You know what? I know we're going to go back to this, guys. If you're watching, you know I put pictures up for everything so you don't feel alone. The squad listening. I will.
Put the flag up.
You got to listen. Yeah, dude, it's okay. The flag falls every single episode.
What is it, Cal State?
Murray State. You could throw it on the ground if you want to. I don't give a fuck. Or you could wear it. See, dude, this is Solvang. Like, look at these little windmills and shit. Like, it's a windmill Danish-ass little tiny town. The population was like 5,000 people. So this is where I drove 3 hours to go on the gayest mandate I've ever been on. It's
all pictures of the same place.
Yes.
That's the only thing to do in Solvang.
Dude, Solvang is literally like, I think it takes up like a mile radius of that like downtown.
It looks like somewhere like Rick and Morty would go.
Dude,
Like
totally.
when they like talk to the stair people. Remember
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
Oh, I love that
That's
episode.
what that reminds me of.
No, I
For
completely.
5 schmeckles.
That episode is so weird. This the turn it takes with the Jelly Bean King and everything.
Oh yeah, the rapist.
Yeah,
that
and he
was a child rapist. What the fuck? That shit like gave me chills.
Yeah, I just love it. I love at the end too. And he like takes his punch card and he's like, "We could have gone to Boob World, Morty. I wanted to go to Boob World." Summer's like, "I'll go with you, Grandpa." And he's like, "It's the principle. We can't go. I really wanted to fucking go. Thanks, Morty."
That child molester King guy, he kind of looks like a Turkish delight, but if he got stepped on.
He does, dude. He's got the same like gross transparency. Yeah, those I've never heard of a Turkish delight. That's funny. I thought it was just like your Instagram handle, but now that
Turco delight plug in.
Yeah. Make sure you guys follow him and all that. Yeah, dude. These look really so they're jelly. So are they like hard and chewy?
No, they're soft.
They're soft.
And sometimes there's pistachios in them. There's a whole bunch of flavors.
Okay.
And they all taste the same to me.
Okay, that's weird. I don't know about that. Not a fan. I wanted to move. We're gonna move into the original segment of the podcast. We're gonna start wrapping it up, but the would you rather segment of the podcast. So I got 2 more would you rathers for you right now to do.
I love this.
Would you rather be able to talk to dead people while you're alive or alive people while you're dead? So it's a tough one because I mean, it would be really cool to talk to like your loved ones that passed, and or just even like, bro, like imagine you.
But do the dead people come up to you, or can you go to them?
I think you can meet them,
and then you can talk to them however you want.
Let's say you can meet them in like a happy medium. You can meet like you're like a medium. Like if you want to contact them, you can.
Can I press a button?
Yeah. We'll say like,
you got ghost mode.
Yeah, you got to press a button for ghost mode. We'll go with.
That was nice.
So and then if you die, obviously you're dead. But then you can like.
I can haunt people.
You can haunt. Yes, you can haunt people, but you can also like communicate with people.
Spy all my enemies.
Yeah, you could go like watch games. You can go to
say bye to my grandma.
Yeah, I don't know,
bro. I've been eating a lot of edibles.
Yeah,
and sometimes when I get super high, I think of the worst possible outcome. Like I think about like my mom passing away. I'm like, well, I need to stop eating these, bro. Like, what would I do?
Those
like
rabbit holes.
I would want to probably talk to dead people while I'm alive. I agree with you. So I can say goodbye to everybody that I've loved in the future.
So you're saying talk to dead? Yeah.
If they don't outlive me.
No, I agree with you because the idea where it's like you could talk to people from the dead, it's cool because like if you died before like your wife or like your kid, like you could tell your kids all that stuff, especially if it was like a death you didn't see coming. But then here's my
what
thought.
If someone frames you or some shit?
Yeah, you could like
and then you don't get like
yourself.
A proper ceremony.
Yeah, my thought process is this though: in 100 years, like your great grandkid will be alive, but he's not gonna know who the fuck you are. The same way where like if the ghost of my grandpa came in here right now, I wouldn't know who he was at first. Like my great grandpa would be like, "Who is this ghost?"
Yeah, I don't want no history lesson.
Yeah, exactly. Go away, Stonewall Jackson. But by like 100 years from now, no one knows really who you are. So like, who the fuck would you even talk to? Like you just scare your grandkids, or
you would have to talk about like your family crest and like where you came from, and
you'd be like the ghosts from Mulan, like the ones that come out of the statues and shit.
Yeah.
So I think I would go with talking while I'm alive, because I think you could have more cool opportunities of like talking to loved ones that are passed away.
I can talk to Tupac.
Yeah.
I can find out who
you
shot him.
You don't talk to family members, just like shit like that. Yeah,
I'd rather. Yeah.
Bro, like on a nerdier side of it, like. Imagine if you could talk to like Confucius, or you could talk to like one of the greatest generals. You could talk to like George Washington, like Abraham Lincoln. Like you could just talk to like all these crazy people from like going back. You could talk to like the first astronaut on the moon. Like you could talk to so many cool people while you were alive and like learn shit from them. So I think I would for sure go with that one.
I agree.
All right, the next one
I wouldn't talk to George Washington though.
I don't know, it was just a random ass person.
He's probably racist.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, you would have to very
Oh my god, imagine all the heroes that you've had that would just ruin because you meet them.
Yeah, you'd have to carefully navigate who you talk to.
They have the exact same personality after all these years.
Yeah, bro. Like you're like, oh my gosh, Abraham Lincoln, I'm such a huge fan. He freed the slaves, and he's just like, that was bullshit. I never wanted to do that. My vice president forced me. You're like, oh no, you're an asshole, Abraham Lincoln. Like, just finding out.
I was trying to slave the white people.
Yeah. Could you imagine if you were like, you got to talk to Abraham Lincoln's ghost, and he was like, this is the first time my ghost has been awakened. He's like, I died? How did I die? And you had to explain to him that he got his head blown out in the back of a play. He's like, God damn it. I didn't even want to go. Fucking Mary Todd made me go to this bitch-ass play anyway, and I fucking died at it. Are you serious? I wanted to watch the game. Like, that'd be awesome.
Or he was like thinking that, I hope somebody blows my brains out right now. I hate opera music.
For real. Could you imagine? That was his last thought, is he was just like, she's like, are you excited? And he's like, oh, I am. Fucking kill me, please. And then boom, just lights out right then and there.
Because he never lied.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably being real.
All
you
right.
would think his hat would be bulletproof. It's a big ass hat.
It was, yeah. I feel like Abraham Lincoln was, I feel like having a conversation with him would be uncomfortable. Like, you ever had a conversation with like a socially awkward person?
Yeah, he looks like he has an accent.
Yeah, but like a weird like American accent where you're like, Americans have accents like these? I'm sort of the same way you felt in Wisconsin.
He's got a distinct voice.
Wisconsin had gross accents, huh?
No, it's pretty light.
It's pretty light? Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like you just that like Midwestern, like, I hang out in a basement so there's a lack of oxygen, stupid accent, that they have. That you get out there in like Michigan.
Easy on the Wisconsin homies.
Yeah,
man.
sorry, Wisconsin. If you guys would ever like to have me come tell jokes in your state, I would be more than welcome.
He's not
to.
coming.
Yeah.
He's not invited. He's going to Texas.
I'm gonna be like 20 years from now, and they're gonna be like, "You're never fucking welcome in Wisconsin." We heard that shit.
I got booked at a show in Solvang. You could roll with me if you want.
We were joking about that. We were like, "Hey, bro, let's just move to Solvang. We'll create the Solvang Improv, create our own little comedy scene here." It'd be fucking terrible. All right, last would you rather? Would you rather be in prison for 5 years or in the woods for 5 years?
Fuck.
Cause I feel like prison, I
can't.
You can't do prison?
I can't do prison.
Yeah.
Too tiny. I have a Patrick Star tattoo on my leg. I'm gonna get raped. I have pink on my body, bro. Hell no.
That little pink tattoo looking like a nice little pussy, boy.
Oh my god.
And you're gonna be bent over the sink before you know it.
60 days in? Fuck that, bro.
Yeah,
at least I'm not a snitch, but I'd rather get mauled by a bear.
Have you seen The Revenant? That's my counter to that.
I haven't.
I
heard good things though. Good things.
Dude, do me a favor. The next time you take edibles or get high and you're bored, watch this movie. The movie is beautiful, bro. It's so pretty. And he gets mauled by a bear, and I promise you, you're going to want to get raped in prison after seeing him get mauled by a bear. It's terrible, dude. It's really bad. But I agree. I don't know.
He survived.
He does survive, yes. Yeah. I mean, you might survive being raped, too. I can't confirm or deny.
I don't want to survive. If I get mauled by a bear, I don't want to survive. If I get raped, kill me.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Abe Lincoln style.
Just out the back of your head, dude.
Or would you be at an opera for 5 years?
Would you rather get raped or go to the opera for 5 years?
If John Wilcox, whatever.
Yeah, John Wilkes Booth is at the opera, sign me up.
Yes.
Yeah, dude. The thing about the prison is it's like you're like, I'm inside. There's no elements. But then, like you said, there's just the underlying fact that I'm gonna get probably stabbed or raped in prison. Because let me clarify, you're not going to like fucking Orange County jail. You're going to like a maximum security prison, or you're in like the Siberian.
Someone was telling me that L.A. County is a good place to go to jail.
It is?
It's a nice jail, apparently.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, well, because that's what I've heard too. Is I've talked to.
Ishpal told me that. She's a lawyer.
Okay, yeah, I would take her word for it. Because I think this, like, you hear the stories of people, going to prison, and like you ask people, and a lot of them are like, yeah, if you just like don't join a gang and mind your business, you kind of just go by unscathed. Like if you're just to yourself, you don't cause a problem. But I mean, you can't, like, you might be roommates with, like, a gang member who, like, gets you into shit, so you can never control that.
And you have to have his back, like prison rules, bro.
Yeah.
But, like, we got nice teeth and shit. They're going to know that we ain't real thugs.
No, exactly. Like, and I feel like immediately, because I'm tall, some short guy's going to want to fuck me up just to prove that he can kick the big guy's ass.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't want to do that. I might just become this bitch just to avoid the ass kicking.
Come over here, sunshine.
Yeah. Hold
what do you
my
think your prison
pocket.
What do you think your prison name would be?
It'd have to do something with, like, my slender frame. Like, they'd call me like not Slender Man, because it'd have to be more like bitchy. You know, they call me like Twig or something. My little Twig twink. They'd be like,
who's like a famous like quarterback? That, but like, not. Never mind.
I mean, Peyton Manning. What?
Yeah, I can see like thugs calling you that.
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning. I don't know. That was bad. Mine would be like Kringle cunt or something.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, they would. I don't. It also depends on like whose bitch you are. Cause like if it's the same race, it's a normal nickname. But if I bet if I was like a Mexican guy's bitch, he'd be like, get over here, you little white. Get over here, my little white twig, little bitch. Bring that cracker ass over here. Like, you know what I mean? And it would be something like racially aggressive. But if I was a white guy's bitch, I'd probably just like, he'd probably just have some like feminine name for me. Like I'd be Brenda, you know?
Brenda. That's the prison bitch name.
I'm Brenda, bro.
You're Brenda.
Brenda with the twig ass.
That's
and they would love me. Yeah, dude. I don't want to go to prison. That would really suck. You ever have dreams where you like do some illegal shit, and in your dream you have that moment where you're like, I'm fucked, I'm going to jail for a long time, and then you realize that shit's terrifying.
Dude, I had this dream where I had to kill somebody.
Yeah. Those are wild, bro.
And I killed him with a PS2. Just
smash him or
smashing him with the cord.
God, just with the cord, strangling him from behind.
And it was weird because like I was chasing
That's
after him.
That's a PS2 right there. So I'm imagining you smashing someone's head.
Those look like they're really fun to break too.
Yeah, and they look those like because you guys can't see this, but you can see the PS3 to the PS2. The PS2 has to be 5 pounds heavier at least than the PS3. Yeah, it looks bulkier.
Yeah,
it's definitely.
It looks like it would make like more shatter when you throw it on the ground.
Yeah. I kind of want to break it.
But yeah, in my dream, I was chasing after this guy, and I had a gun too. I don't know why I didn't use the gun, but it was like in the wilderness, and then this like fishbowl starts rising from the ground, and then so now I'm in like an eco plant system thing, and then I go around and I find him, and then there's a PS2, and I did it.
Fuck yeah,
no, dude, I got raped in prison.
Really?
No.
Oh. That'd be like, you know how like you wake up during like intense parts of a dream? What if you just didn't, like you just had to dream a whole you getting raped? Would be so terrible. I don't know. This podcast is taking a turn for the worse.
I don't want to think about this anymore.
Yeah, sorry guys. We're done talking about rape. All right, dude, we're gonna kind of wrap the podcast up right here. I want to give you a minute to words are hard. Promote your shit right now. Whatever you got, any gigs, anything like that coming up, the floor is yours.
For sure. Just follow me on Instagram at Turco Delight, TURKO Delight.
Follow.
What did I say? TURKODELIGHT. We did it. Turco
Yeah,
Delight.
look at us. Woo!
Spelling bee. But yeah, I'm post my cooking shit on there.
Yeah.
And all my featured dates for shows like festivals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'll put on my Insta. I have a really shitty meme page I made when I thought I had COVID.
I love it.
Don't follow DuckDuckBoob69.
Please follow it.
Don't. That's it.
All right, cool, man. Yeah, thank you for being on the podcast.
Yes,
I appreciate it. I'm glad we got it before I get out of here.
Yeah.
Sorry to wake you up so early. I promise I'll never wake you up before
no,
1.
Man, I had a lot of fun, man, and
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I wish the best for you in Texas.
Yeah, thank you, man. I'm excited.
But not Galen.
No, you don't have to wish him well. Just me.
Yeah, make him your opener.
Of course.
That's the goal.
I will. I'll miss you, bro. I'll miss you guys.
Likewise, man.
Yeah. To the squad, guys, thank you for listening. If this is your first time or your 63rd time listening, I appreciate you. The next 2 episodes, it might seem a little weird. Like we probably, if we talk about shit that seems dated, I'm backlogging an episode or 2 with the comedian named Gino and then another
Gino Riccardi.
Yep. there'll be guests coming up, so don't be surprised. The food reviews might be out for next week, guys, just because I am moving and all that, so I'm getting ready with that. I'll have no more dates in California. Hopefully some soon in Texas. If you guys, any fans out there in Texas, want to come see me. Other than that, guys, I appreciate you. Thank you for listening, and most importantly, thank you for letting us be your last resort. See ya.
This has been a Your Last Resort production.